welcome back to another episode, very late episode, apologies, of me showcasing what I have spent money on. It's been a while. This is a late video because I had like a package coming from Indicator that came like last week, and then I had a package from Umbrella coming that people were getting, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just wait until I get these packages because I won't really have a lot to show for April, I don't think, because I'll be moving house and shit, so I'll be busy doing that, packing up everything and sorting out everything else, so I thought I'd just wait and fucking do this all together. So let's fucking just jump straight into it, people. Right, first off, let's just get this one out of the way because it's a big one. This was one I was waiting on. This came today. I got it today from the post office. It's from Umbrella. I'll go straight to it. It's Twisted Nerve. There. On the back there, if you can read it. What does it say? Cleaver, cleaver, chop, chop. First the mum and then the pop. Then we'll get the pretty girl. We'll get her right between the curl. This was with it. It came in there. So you got that bit there. Oh, it's numbered too. Well, there you go. I forgot. 870 of 1,000, so it's only 1,000. I think this might be sold out. I think. This is annoying because it's just like, kind of wish it was stuck there. I don't know. I don't know where to put like just a smidgen of blue tack on there just to keep it there. So that's the slippy and the cover. Just that fantastic. I love that cover. It's a great cover. Never seen this film. For a second, I thought it was Oliver Stone's early film, but Oliver Stone's early one is called Seizure. So for a second I was just like, because I saw the cover and the shit, and it kind of like reminded me of seeing the cover for Seizure that I've looked on IMDb a few times. So I'm like, fuck yeah, but that was wrong. But still, whatever. So you get that, you get the Blu-ray with some special features. Stay there. You get a poster, which I was saying people say is fucking sick. It's like an Italian daybill sort of poster there. A nervi a pezzi. I think that's fucking pretty sick. Daybill and press book, which is a pretty sick, pretty cool edition. All this was like, it was like $39.95, I believe. So I got this same time as I got King Kong Lives. And yeah, nice little press book. Yeah. I have a nice little read of that. Doesn't say how many pages. There's about 20 odd pages in there. But yeah, press book. I thought that was a cool little touch. You're gonna annoy me a little bit, so you can just go there. Alright, Twisted Nerve. So that was my Umbrella title. That was the one I was waiting for. Fuck yeah. Came late. I don't know why, but whatever. It's the first CD I'm probably showing on this. I still get CDs every now and again. I found this at Op Shop. Savers? Got this at Op Shop at Savers. I needed to get it because I love The Simpsons. Da da da. There's like, fuck, almost dropped it. 53 songs on this badass. If you can zoom in on that. Alright. It's got heaps of great stuff. There's like some that Features original songs and score by composer Alf Clausen and some very special guest stars. There's a little inside of it. It's got some great stuff in there, but then it's got some like stuff in there that I'm like meh. I don't really care. They have what was it? The Garbage Man can. They got that, but then they got like another rendition of the Garbage Man. I'm like, just fuck that off. And because it doesn't have Baby on Board, Monorail, and there was another one. There's another one in my head that just got lost. But yeah, look at the back there, pause it, and then you will see what there is and what there isn't. But still, it's a cool fucking little thing that I found for $1. I was like, yeah, sick. I'll get some Simpsons for the car. We'll jump in the DVDs. DVDs first. Good old savers. $1 bargains, $2 bargains, whatever. Train to Busan. There's a fun zombie flick. There's an interesting one. I gotta like rewatch it because like, yeah, it was all fun and cool and stuff, but everyone's like making it to be like the best zombie film since Dawn of the Dead kind of thing, and I'm just like, I think. So I want to like rewatch it and shit. And I still haven't seen the second one. Train to... I don't know, I can't remember if it was Train to something? Or a bus to something? I can't remember. Yeah, $1. I was like, whatever, Trevor. Next up we have some... Where's... yes. There are these two. One after the other. Because why not? More Goldie Hawn for my collection. Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase. Written by Neil Simon. Seems like old times. Typical shock. Little release. Nothing special. You get the movie. That's it. Oh, did that click in? There we go. Heard one click. And Chevy Chase, Goldie Hawn, and Charles Gordon. All C's. All C's. CCC. Glad it's not KKK. Next up in my Goldie Hawn collection. Another shock release. Oh, shock. They just fucking said it out. $. Warren Beatty and Goldie. I don't remember. What's this? This is from 71. What's this one? 1980. I love my Goldie Hawn. She's a dreamboat. I don't know why I got this one. A Western. I was like a very spectacular, very funny, very exciting frontier action farce. So there you go. So, oh yeah, I got this because it's called Burt Lancaster and it's directed by John Sturges. So I was like, yeah, okay. 1965, so this is a couple of years after Great Escape. So we'll give that one a spin at some point in my life. Oh, Westerns. I love my Westerns. Westerns are too good. My God. How do you hold things again? This has been around the block a few times. That's for fucking sure. I'll tell you what. If films could take crack, this cover is Crack Queen. This is a Woody Allen film that I haven't seen, so I was like, fuck it. For $1, whatever, Trevor. Anything else? You can see there's an X rental with one of the cash converter stickers on the side there, and then the one I tried to take off there. So that's that. But I haven't seen that one. This one. That's next. Next up, we have, I've seen this one, another fucking, sometimes cashiers stickers are easy to get off, other times they're fucking shithouse. And, yeah, Sleepers, great film, go for $1, I was like, you know what, yeah, let's get this film, fantastic movie. Been a while since I've seen it, but a really good crime drama. Sins of the past. Next up, a Spike Lee flick I have not seen. Oh my god, remember sanity prices. $29.99. This is the 25th hour. About Edward Norton he's going to jail. So he's just like, gee, I gotta do some stuff. So, a day in the life of a future Kong. Future Kong. Con. Tell me, obviously you can comment and tell me if you've seen these ones, if you think they're good, or if you think I am wasting my time. Next up we have these bloody security things. Bugger off. Next up we have some Audrey Hepburn. When Paris Sizzles. I haven't seen this one. I like more Audrey Hepburn. I'm going to start getting more of her stuff. I have some of her stuff, but I haven't seen all of it. But yeah. More Audrey Hepburn with William Holden. Next up, to continue my little fascination with submarine films of the 2000s, early 2000s and late 90s. Crimson Tide. I've seen the ad for this. It was on a VHS that I had. I can't remember what VHS it was. But, yeah, the ad for this was always on. I just loved watching the ad. It was Gene Hackman and Denzel. Film by Tony Scott. So Tony Scott, he's going to bring the goods. You always want the goods. You always get the goods with Tony. So Crimson Tide. Excited for that one. Next up, we have an Umbrella release. An Umbrella DVD. This is Truffle, Jules and Jim. One Frenchie I haven't seen. I think I have another one of these. What are they called? Truffaut collection. Fuck if I know which one it is, but I got one of these. I like these ones. Umbrella did some good shit back in the day. I'll tell you what, all their stuff they did some good shit. It's just annoying that they didn't really have a list of the stuff they did. I think they have a list now. Kire is sorting that out, I believe. But yeah, they got some fucking good shit. And it's really weird because some stuff they release like so many copies, more than they should, and then other releases it's just like fuck all. So it's just like no one's gonna want these. And so yeah, a lot of stuff's hard to come by, and stuff's getting expensive as well too. Some people fucking charge a bit for some stuff. It's crazy. But if you want to start an umbrella collection, op shops are your best friend. Next up, a childhood favourite. I guess childhood favourite. Book was taught in school, or read in school. It's a beautiful film of mice and men. It's actually a fantastic film. Actually fantastic. Directed by Gary Sinise as well. Go Gary Sinise. John Malkovich. Yeah, it's a beautiful film. Love that film. Love the book. It's great fun. This I bought because I remember it just being fun, and I was like, you know what? Give me some 80s action. No, it's 1990. It's just a fun film. I remember watching this years ago. VHS days, I believe. In the video shop. Oh, Navy SEALs. It's a classic. It's actually a classic. Good old Charlie Sheen and Michael Biehn. They look so much alike. It's almost like I feel like there was one point where I thought they were brothers. So I'm just like, did they just get the same people to fucking do the same thing? Next up, some Disney with a big sticker. I don't get a lot of Disney. The only Disney stuff I get is stuff I want. All the live action kind of stuff, like like Escape to Witch Mountain, all the stuff from the 60s. There's a lot of stuff like 20,000 Leagues, and what is it? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something? What is it? One of our dinosaurs is missing, the Escape to Witch Mountain. all that sort of stuff. Absent-minded professor. I enjoy that stuff. That's cool. Give me that. But there's other stuff that's just like not your normal like Pocahontas sort of shit. This is Donald Duck's Christmas Favorites. I'll flip that because there's the cover. And this includes hockey champ, Donald Snow Fight, Rescue Dog, Chip and Dale, Winter Storage, Toy Tinkers, Corn Chips, On Ice, Alpine Climbers, and The Art of Skiing. It's a nice little short tales. Short tales around Christmas, and with a lot of Donald Duck. These are just comfort viewing sometimes. Very comfort viewing. There you go, there's the DVDs. Look at all that. More op shop stuff. I just have to find time to watch all this. Really. That's crazy. Just need time. We'll get there. Right. On to the Blu-rays, which is just the indicator. It's just indicator. So we'll jump into that. Right. On to I say on to indicators, but on to a bit of chocolate first. Good. Right. Blu-rays. Practically just indicators. I got 2 of them. That was a late edition from a previous month, because I had to do some stuff. And then like a week later, I got that monthly bundle. And then, you know, was it like a week after that, I got a email saying like your next order is on its way. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just wait for it to come and then do this video. So, oh my god, there's a few. 4, 8, 10. 10. Oof. Fun stuff. Anyway, let's jump into it. Start from the top. This is the previous. This is this month? March bundle, I believe. March, yes. March bundle. Well, these are all like their, I would say pre-code, but like early like silver screen Hollywood stuff. This is an early one. The Kiss Before the Mirror. Her Secret Revealed. From 1933. 69-minute film. So like short stuff. See, that's that side. And then that's that. You got like a poster cover there. It's beautiful. I don't know which side to do. That's like, but I like that though. So let's do proper old school. Fuck it. Number 388. Okay, so this bundle month. It's funny, it's like 385, 86, 87, 88. But the last ones, this is like 100 in front of stuff that they've released at the moment. If you get my drift. Another booklet, I'll be happy to read. Oh, this one. I always enjoy reading the booklets. But, look at all that beautiful stuff. Always happy to read the booklets. What was it going to say? Fucking... That's right. For a film that's from, 1933, I'm very interested to know what information they have on it. And what have you. Directed by James Whale. It's such an old film, and practically everyone that worked on it is dead, and probably the children of the people who worked on it are about to die. So there you go. Next up, number 387, we got State of the Union, sorry. from 1948. Produced and directed by Frank Capra. Spencer Tracy, Katharine Hepburn, Angela Lansbury. So it's got a good cast. Kissing and cussing in their happiest, scrumpiest romance. There you go, it's that side there. And then that's the side it came with. Beautiful stuff. Really yellow, I don't know, I just like... what's one thing I like about Indicator, it's just like the colours that they use for their stuff is very, excuse me. The colours that they use for their stuff is very, like, it's not your normal yellow, it's just like a different shade, so different shades of things is beautiful. I love it. I don't know, another 40-page book, good old limited editions. Oh, stuff on Frank Capra. Oh. And some day bills for you there. And there's the back. And the front with good old Spencer Tracy. Beautiful Spencer. I love him. What is next? From 1938. This is, it's got Gary Cooper, Claudette Colbert, Bluebeard's Eighth Wife. Produced and directed by Ernest Lubitsch. Screenplay by Billy Wilder, Charles Brackett and Billy Wilder. So this is like early stuff. This is like early Wilder stuff. It's got David Niven in it. Oh, it's going to be young, say. 1938. That'd be fantastic. So that was that. And the other way around is that. It looks very festive. Like a festive banner kind of thing. What does that say? How to handle your eighth wife. And on the other side it says, what does it say? It has the Colbert touch, it has the Cooper touch, it has the Lubitsch touch. That's just people that worked on the film. Special. Whoa. Okay, come on. And again with the lovely book. Look at that. Did I say David Niven? Oh, there he is. Still got the moustache. Look at that. Can you see? Can you see the man? Niven and his moustache. Oh, is there a picture of Niven? No. Oh yeah. This is early Billy Wilder too. Alright, and the last one in this monthly bundle is another Ernest Lubitsch film from 1932. Called Broken Lullaby. It will tear your heart apart. That's that there, number 385. This, and then you have, that's the cover it came with on the front, but I flipped it around. It will tear your heart apart. Broken Lullaby. Get in there. So you know, there's some fucking classic Hollywood sort of stuff in here. Like State of Union is later on. But this sort of stuff from the 30s. I jumped straight into it. Oh, look at that booklet. I love it, man. Shit. Bam. Oh, shot. And that is the month. That is last month. Yeah. That's going to be fun. All the classic Hollywood. I don't mind watching some classic Hollywood every now and again. Fantastic. Alright, the month before that, we have number 291. They Might Be Giants. A decidedly different, slightly mad love story. George C. Scott and Joan Woodward. That was a big bang upstairs. This, I don't know much about this. It's same cover on that side, just without the indicator banner there. What was I gonna say? I don't know much about this film, but good friend John Matthews on our Indicator podcast, jump on it. Said he was a very big fan of this film, and it's oh look, they shoot horses, don't they? I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, billboard for they shoot horses, don't they? And there's George C. Scott hanging up on Times Square. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it's sort of like, apparently this is like a Sherlock Holmes kind of film. I don't know, but I'm excited to watch this little flick. Next up we have number 290. We have the very first film directed by Alan Smithy, starring Richard Widmark and Lena Horne. Death of a Gunfighter. It's got John Saxon in it as well. Oh, John. So that, I love that cover. That's fucking sick. And also, that's a sick cover too. Marshall Patch. He lived by the law of the gun. Now the town used it to destroy him. Dun, dun, dun. He didn't have an enemy in the world, but all his friends plotted to kill him. Ooh. Gonna love it. First movie directed by Alan Smithy, who is a guy that was completely made up by the Hollywood system when directors disowned their own film for whatever reason. And one fact that probably a lot of people already know is that here's the book like that. Fun fact that people already know, or that might know, is that there was a documentary about the whole Alan Smithy charade, I suppose, and even the director of that documentary hated the film. And then that documentary said directed by Alan Smithy. But you know, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's just a joke in itself that the director did. Maybe I don't think he like completely hates them. He's probably just like, it's okay. But just for the fun of it, I'll just say directed by Alan Smithy. And say the life of Alan Smithy. Next up we have John Huston. The screenplay by Charles Kaufman. John Huston's production of Fraud. With Montgomery Clift, Susanna York, Larry Parks, Eric Portman. It's a Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud. Alone he fought against his own dark passions, against the taboos of an outraged world, knowing that the shocking truth could ruin his career, destroy his marriage. It's another biopic that they've done. They did, what was the other biopic? This is Geronimo. Young Winston. That one I'm thinking of. That's the blue cover. And this is a slightly greyish kind of thing. So Montgomery Clift plays an interesting, meant to be number 250 now, I should say. Montgomery Clift plays Sigmund Freud, as you can see here. And on the other end there's John Huston having a chitty chat. He dared to search beyond the flesh. Look at that. Right in the middle. Very interesting to see Montgomery Clift's portrayal of Sigmund Freud. I've never actually read any of the guy's works or anything. I'm trying to remember his... No, it's not Freud. It's the other one. It was Freud's friend that said everything has a penis. Fuck. Can't remember. Ah. That was 259, and this is an... Fuck, my nose is itchy. It's always itchy during these videos. It's an early one. This is number 150. This is late. This came out late in the pack. Marlon Brando film and Richard Bone. Story of a girl who was stolen not just for money. Sexy time. The night of the following day. Let's just flip it around there. The night of the following day. There's a bit of Brando with the machine gun. There's the other cover. Weird looking odd bent machine gun with silencer. Now about running out of time. Ready? You ready for this? So wait. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I'm glad you got all that information. There's a fun thing about the limited editions. I'm doing this video right after they had their big sale. Massive sale. It's like an Easter sale or some shit. Really big sale. So probably a lot of these would be almost sold out. I don't think all of it, because these are like new ones, so these wouldn't have been at the discounted price, I'd assume, because they came out this year. But I guess anything previous years would have been discounted. Now, last up, 2 latecomers because of stuff. It was in the bundle with Remember the Night, because they had 3 hard boxes. 3 hard boxes, and we'll jump into... Let's jump into Lee Van Cleef's The Big Gun Down. And the big one. Great film. Love this film. I don't always... I should just throw it out there. So it's limited to 5,000. There's a little clippy thing that came with it. Number 76 of 5,000. Woohoo! See, I don't normally double dip because I got the Grindhouse releasing one. And it's practically got like... I'd say this has got like heaps of new special features and what have you. But the Grindhouse one has the CD soundtrack. And this doesn't. Yeah. Disc 2, US theatrical release. Disc 1, the Italian theatrical version, extended US cut and extras. And Disc 2 is the US theatrical. It's like, it doesn't come with the CD, so I'm just like, even though like, it's kind of the funny things, like I got a CD and that, but I never like take that movie and just sit it in my car just to listen to the CD, you know what I mean? But it's just like, that's got the CD, and I don't want to really get rid of it, because it's got the CD, so I'm just like, And I think that might have other special features, apart from this. I don't know. But there's that cover there. I'm going to flip them around because it's the same thing. Right, so that's the other cover there. It's a great film. Love this film. Now, out of all this fucking last one I don't have to put on the watch list. That's for fucking sure. Thomas Milan. Keep your eye on the man everyone watches. Fantastic. So, comes with the hard box, good old hard boxes. All good fun. Hard boxes have a bigger booklet always. It's actually double. Because the limited edition ones have 40 pages and these are 80 pages. So it's a nice hard booklet too. And Ling, Thomas Milan. When Thomas Milan is actually framed for something he didn't do, and then Lee Van Cleef is just like, I'm gonna have to set things straight. And these limited editions always come with a nice poster. So basically just covers the big gun down. Poster form. That's cool. A part of me is always wants to like hang this up. But I'm just like, oh, I might get ruined. And if I ever sell it one day, it's probably gonna be, might cause a bit of mischief maybe, because there's always gonna be someone that like, I want mine in pristine condition. Oh, mine's still in the plastic. Like, shut the fuck up. Last but not least, last but not least, the other, the other box set, number 276 and 277 are double. This is Santo. Enter Santo, the first adventures of the Silver Masked Man. This is Santo versus the Evil Brain, and what was the other one? Santo versus the Infernal Men. Santo versus Infernal Man. So that's Santo, the Evil Brain, and then the hard one. That's the Infernal Man. So that's the first film of his. Santo, the debut of the silver masked Mexican wrestler on the silver screen. So that's the very first film of his. When we were doing this, we got our good friend Andrew Leavold to have a chat about Santo. He loves his Santo, loves his Mexican films. Have a listen. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description, but he kind of says that like there's other better films to start with your Santo collection apart from these two, but he gives us a good insight into the history of it all and what have you. But still, I think it's just fucking cool to have like the very first. I mean, they may not be everyone's favorite. There's like 40 renditions. It's like Santo's like your fucking Django or Emmanuel. Like just, I mean, Manuel's got like 100, and then most of them are just porno. But you know, Santo's just that other figure that has so many films of his, and I'm sure there'd be more violent, more fun films there. But like, I just like they do the first ones, going like, here's the introduction and like here's a history of it. It's just nice. You can't neglect where things come from. From 1961 when it started. There's number 63. There's 6,000 of these. How many fucking gun downs? There was 5,000. 5,000. So Santo has $1,000 copies more. It was kind of funny. Was it? Vincent did a Santo release. I think it was just a single film or a double. I can't remember. But yeah, seems like Santo might be getting a comeback because I've almost straightened. There's a box. Apologies. We might see more Santo releases in the future. Not too sure if it's going to be through thingo indicator. But yeah, coming. They're coming. And these are posters. These are OG posters. This is some fucking sick shit. Now, like, where am I? Yep, there. There's one. There's that. And there's that. Original Mexican ones, I'd say. Mexican posters. It's fucking mint. It's beautiful. I love that so much. Yeah. And of course we get, there's our main man. And they go. Don't know that guy. Who's that guy? I in a way I kind of I'll flick this book. I kind of doubt that Indicator would release more Santos. They might. The only reason I say that is because I think that if they were going to do Santo, they probably would have done like a big box set of like, you know, their typical box set of 5+ films or whatever. But for them to do like the first, but I guess it makes sense to just doing the first 2 instead of having a box set of just like fucking random ones here and there. Because I guess that's. We'll see. They might do another like couple or something. More Santo. Oh, fucking put that. There's Indicator. See the variety. You've got fucking Mexican masked men, fucking spaghetti westerns. Then you got like, it's almost like pre-code fucking silver screen Hollywood, and then you got a western comedy. Looks like a rapey thriller, and then you got fraud. Sigmund Freud. Poroid. You know, it's just a mixed bag you get with them. I love them. My favourite. But fuck, that's it. That's all we got time for, ladies and gentlemen. Big one. Nice little posters. Lots of posters today. Lots of posters. Posters, press book, DVDs, Goldie Hawn. It's fun. Beautiful. Anyway, leave you to it. Take it easy. Fucking comment. Always happy to see some comments. I'll reply to them. So just love chatting away. If you have any questions or whatever, chat about films that I have shown. Anyway, take it easy. Enjoy. Keep buying. Keep enjoying the cinema.